Think we about ready to go. Think we about ready to go. Think we are about ready to go. Do something quick. You almost ready? Almost ready. You almost ready. Almost ready. And we are on. Yo. Hold on. Yeah. Welcome to the house that Blue built. Yeah, man. Welcome to Blue's house. I'm your host, Blue. I bring you that good blurred entertainment daily at 5 or around 5 is depending on when I get home. You know what I'm talking about? But hopefully everybody has already watched Wandavision, because we will be getting into Wandavision series finale. Can I call it a series finale? Season finale? I don't know if they're gonna give us another season of WandaVision or not. So I'm gonna just call it a series finale. Another, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what Feige gonna give us with that. But you'll get my reaction and my breakdown. And yes, it will be spoilers. So if you have not watched it yet, please leave or cover your eyes and your ears, because I will be getting into it. And I also want to talk about the mutants. Seems like they have announced that they will be doing a movie, X-Men movie called The Mutant. So let me just bring that up. Like I said, we just finna hop. Before I hop into it, my bad. Let me hit you with my call to action, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you will. Down in the description, if you want to support the channel, you can. There's a link for that with Buy Me a Coffee. But like I said, we finna get right into it. So, boom. The mutants. Everybody's heard of the mutants. So get this right. The mutants. It's been announced. Like I said, it's a rumor. I don't know how true it is as of right now, but it's been announced that and this is coming from Tech Radar. It says the latest wild MCU rumor says that the mutants could be the name of the new X-Men movie. If you thought the finale of WandaVision on Disney Plus would bring to an end the speculation about mutants' arrival in the MCU, think again. The Scarlet Witch's journey may be over for now, but a new rumor about the arrival of mutants in the MCU has recently been sweeping the internet. The latest conjecture comes from the Illuminati, which claims that Marvel Studios have begun to work on the X-Men reboot. This movie is tentatively titled The Mutants, per sources that the Illuminati say they have spoken to, and website alleges that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has begun development on it. The Illuminati's report does not disclose any further information, such as who might be the first mutants to show up in the MCU, how long we might have to wait for their arrival, and other possible first questions that readers may have. It's unclear if this latest rumor has any legs, but we certainly have some thoughts on it. Hold on. It's unclear if these rumors have any legs, but we certainly have some thoughts on it. Be aware, though, that we venture into spoiler territory for WandaVision, including its season finale. If you aren't caught up yet, now's the time to leave. All right. This is a pretty long little article. I'm gonna keep reading though. I'm gonna keep going with this article because it could be pretty good. Especially it's probably gonna go into what I'm about to talk about anyway. It says, does the X-Men MCU reboot rumor hold much weight? The thing is, except the supposedly tentative title, the report doesn't really tell us anything new about the X-Men coming to the MCU. Let's see. It says in an interview with Collider in January, Marvel's Kevin Feige said it's been heavily discussed, but it remains to be seen when that would be. So long and ongoing. So basically right now, that's all it is. It's just a rumor, just speculation. Hearsay, whatever you want to call it. Did WandaVision tell us anything new about mutants? Me, I'm going to say not really. As viewers tuned in to WandaVision every week, some started to speculate that Wanda would be the cause of the X-Men's arrival to the MCU. I had already threw that out. It didn't make sense for her to be the mother of mutants, even though, you know what I'm saying, who knows? That was a result of the Fox version of Quicksilver, portrayed by Evan Peters, supposedly turning up in episode 5. However, as revealed in episode 9, fake Pietro, or Pietro, as Agatha Harkness calls him, is just a Westview resident. So that's it. Just a Westview resident called Ralph. You know, hold on. I got to get I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I got to get my notes. Because I do want to go in. I do want to go in on this WandaVision. So, but yeah, just some dude named Ralph Boner, whatnot. But so basically, nah. This is just a rumor. Nothing spectacular right now. I will say, if they are calling it the mutants, I think that's the PC way of them getting over using the word X-Men per se, because it has been said that I guess they want to be PC about it, be inclusive, and the X-Men is not inclusive. I've heard people throwing around the word X people, and I'm like, man, X-Men. I don't any. If you're a female reader or you're, you know, regardless of what you identify as, I don't think that that's offensive to call it X-Men. I don't. But you know, who knows? It's some people out there who might make a big stink about it. But I think that's one of the reasons why it seems like they're calling it the mutants. I wouldn't mind them. Nah, because we just had the New Mutants movie come out. Nah, because I was gonna say we can call it New Mutants, but nah, no New Mutants. Just the mutants will work. But I just want to see how they're gonna do it. How they're gonna bring the X-Men into the table. I guess that's really the big deal. How are they gonna bring the X-Men into the Marvel universe? And with WandaVision, that's what we was looking for. That's exactly what we was looking for. But don't seem like we got it. So I'm gonna just hop right on into it. On to the next. Let me know what y'all think about this title, though, or do y'all think that this is the actual title? Are y'all ready for the mutants or the X-Men to show up in the MCU? Is it too early? Is it too late? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. So, like I said, let's keep this joint moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. So let's talk about WandaVision, the finale. The finale. That ain't what I want out of it. Why did that come up? My bad, y'all. But let's talk WandaVision, the finale, man. If y'all ready for that. Where y'all at in the chat? Y'all ready for that? Y'all ready to talk about this WandaVision? This breakdown? Like I said, it's gonna be spoilers. It is gonna be spoilers. So if y'all are not with it, if y'all not ready, leave. Let me see. This one should rock. Oh yeah, I like that joint. But if y'all not ready for WandaVision spoilers, go ahead, leave. Because I'm coming with them spoilers, man. I am coming with them spoilers. So, boom. WandaVision season finale, I think it was episode 9. Was it 9? 8 or 9? I want to say it was 9. WandaVision episode 9, right? My reaction. Hopefully everybody watched it. I'm gonna say this. Before I go in on it, some people might think that I didn't like it. I really actually enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed the episode. I thought it was I thought it ended. It didn't end it the way I wanted to, but from what we were getting, it ended, I guess, the way it should have ended from what was given to us. If you take away all our speculation, if you take away all our conspiracy theories that we was throwing out there when it came to mutants and who the big villain was, Mephisto. We threw that word Mephisto around like every other day. Mephisto. Nightmare. I think this was actually probably the proper way to end this series. Now, with that being said, though, there is some bad. Matter of fact, it's a lot of bad in just this one episode, because the series overall as a series was dope, but this episode kind of was the big letdown. And it was the big letdown just because I'm gonna just start off straight from the top, man. It opens up with I want to say, does it open up with Monica them? No, it opens up with Scarlet with Wanda fighting, or what I'm saying, with Agatha or whatever. And no, it don't. It opens up with Pia. So okay, you know what? Don't even matter where it opens up at. I'm gonna just start off with the things that I really didn't like. The Pietro, Evan Peters, Pietro, that thing was useless to me. There was no reason to even have the fake Pietro or come in. They could have just used anybody other than Evan Peters to play that role, to me, because I guess they wanted to push the story forward by having him be the uncle, so that one, for that Halloween episode or whatever, or maybe that was the way that Agatha, could see what was going on with Wanda, how she was doing everything. But I think she could have did that on her own, because it showing how powerful she was. She could have did that on her own. There was no need to even have Evan Peters, Pietro, or Ralph Boner, as it turned out his name was, and he was just a resident of Westview. That shit was it was corny to me. It served no purpose. but I'm still under the pretense of Agatha possessed this guy. He was just a regular from Westview. You know, he had the necklace on, and that was keeping him in Agatha's possession. But where did he get these powers from? That was and that's my ordeal. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about it? But how was he getting these powers? Agatha, there was no way Agatha was giving him the powers of Quicksilver, because not only did he get the powers of Quicksilver, he also had the memories of Quicksilver, right? He also had some. Now, the memories didn't line up correctly necessarily, but he had the memories of Quicksilver, of Pietro. So for him to just be some regular dude from Westview, I find it kind of weird that he has these powers, this power set, and he also has the memories. And I know Agatha is you know what I'm saying, she turned out to be a pretty strong witch or whatever, but how would she even know about Pietro and the memories and growing up in Sokovia and stuff like that? That's what I want to know, because I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me. Didn't like that. I think it really didn't serve any purpose. It was also, and Kevin Feige, if you listening, it was a gag that y'all have done twice now. You faked us out with the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, and I'ma always hold that as a smudge on y'all reputation. And then y'all have done it again with this Evan Peters Pietro character, that fake out. Now I don't know if you're doing this on purpose. I don't know, but to me, nah. You could have saved that, man. You could have saved that, because you already know people is foaming at the mouth, just ready for mutant kind to show up in your movies and in your TV shows, and then you troll us like that. And it wasn't even. I could see if you trolled us and it was a good troll. This was a bad troll. This was just a bad troll, man. I think that director, or either was the writer, said that we'll be seeing more Evan Peters. So I'm still keep a little hope alive and saying maybe he might be from the Fox universe and we still dealing with this multiverse stuff. But after watching the finale, I don't even know if we're gonna be doing this multiverse thing the way that everybody is looking for it to be. After watching the finale, the multiverse might be something totally different than what we're thinking about, right? It might be something that multiverse of madness, because we know that she's supposed to be in Doctor Strange 2. It might be something totally different than what we're thinking of, because the way Kevin Feige and the way these MCU is doing right now, it seems like the fake out is you know what I'm saying, is that home run hitter for them, man. Another thing that I didn't like, no, you know what I'm saying, the word mutant was no mutant nowhere in this whole series. Whole series, no mutants, no word mutant, nothing mentioned, none of that. That to me, wasted opportunity to even just say the word mutant. You know what I'm saying? For them to not say that word is a wasted opportunity, and I just don't get it. I don't understand why you didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you got a plan and everything, but the word mutant, I don't think messes up your plans, right? To me, that just plants a seed into everybody's mind saying, okay, that's what we finna get ready for. But right now, you taking us on the witch ride. You know what I'm saying? The mystical, you know what I'm saying? Yada, you know what I'm saying? That whole ride. And speaking of mystical and magic and witches and stuff, where was the creativity with the magic when it came to Wanda versus Agatha? Where was that creativity at, man? I didn't see, like, all I see, we seen magic orbs being thrown at, you know what I'm saying? Where's if Agatha is this strong, been a witch for centuries, she should be able to conjure some dope ass magic. She conjured some of the most flat, regular, elementary ass magic. And then you got Wanda, who don't even know that she's doing magic. Her shit is elementary, but she's supposed to be the Scarlet Witch. Like, it was just, that fight was so underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Like, That was an underwhelming fight, man. That fight, it was for one thing, was too long to be that underwhelming. Too long to be that underwhelming. Um, it wasn't creative at all when it comes to showcasing these magical spells. I mean, think about Doctor Strange and how they was fighting with magic. You know what I'm saying? And I know the budget might not have been there to do all the Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying, showing the you know what I'm saying? Because basically they just show the incantations, they, you know what I'm saying, and the spells and stuff like that with their hands. That's what the CGI is doing. It was just underwhelming to me, man. Highly underwhelming to me. They could have did better with that, man. Agatha became kind of like this one-dimensional. Could have been. She just could have been better in as far as, because she was excellent throughout the whole series, and then once she became the bad person, the villain, it seemed like it's a gear. She shifted gears. You know what I'm saying? She like took a step backwards as far as her acting or showcasing what was going on. Like I said, that whole magic. Come on, man. You could have did something with that Doctor Strange. Like you could have showed me how magic is used the same way Doctor Strange is used. And then for them to say the Scarlet Witch, you know how, you know, Agatha pulled out. We finally got what the book was, though. We did that. We finally found out that the book was the Darkhold, right? Cool. I was wrong. I was wrong because I thought it was the Necrominicon, but it makes more sense for it to be the Darkhold, especially when we're dealing with chaos magic. And Wanda and Wanda, the Scarlet Witch or Scarlet Witch, her getting her powers, her chaos magic from Chthon, who is the author of the Darkhold. So that makes sense. You get Agatha reading the book and telling her about, you know, the Scarlet Witch is basically the harbinger of death and destruction. You know what I'm saying? That was cool, but Wanda kind of like shook it off like one shit. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But like I said, maybe the budget for the witches fighting wasn't into it, because come on, man. Agatha, you've been operating as a witch since the 1700s. Right? And you mean to tell me all you can fight with is some purple balls? It's got to be more you could have did. More spells, more something. I do like that we got Wanda going back to her, was that Civil War? No, Age of Ultron. I'm sorry. How she was, you know what I'm saying? She did the mind thing, and she did kind of like the little creepy horror movie crawl up to the person to get to the mind. That was kind of dope. I'm glad we went back to that. Now, what I did enjoy was the Vision on Vision fight. I thought the way that they handled that was dope. I thought the way that they handled the Vision on Vision fight was dope. Every power set Division has was used. It was just a dope fight to me, man. And then the way it ended, like it wasn't too long of a fight. They countered each other because you know they're basically the same beings or whatever. So everything was countered up until the point where the question was asked, and it was on a metaphysical philosophy level, and you know what I'm saying, asking about basically a ship in dock. When the ship is docked and the wood is rotten, and I start replacing the planks in the wood and everything like that. Once I replace all that wood, is that the same ship? Because the Wanda's vision and White Vision, you know what I'm saying, during that back and forth dialogue, her vision was asking the White Vision, why you fighting me? He was like, I gotta destroy the vision. He was like, well, if you destroy me, you basically gotta destroy yourself, because we one and the same. And it, you know what I'm saying, that allowed White Vision to kind of, you know, drop his guard, and then you give Vision basically, since that was the original Vision's body, he still carried those memories from back in the past. So that allowed Wanda's vision to open his mind up like he was doing to all the people out in Westview anyway. So I thought that was dope. But I don't know where the hell White Vision went. You know, he got all his memories back. He looked and he said, I am Vision, and he just took off. Now, where did he go? Now I'm thinking, now this would be dope. This would be dope. We just got WandaVision. What if we get? Because what's the next movie coming up? In between these movies, what if we get a Scarlet Witch show, just her by herself doing what she do, especially based off of what was going on in the end credit scene? And then what if we get a Vision show? And that Vision show could be called Vision Quest. It could be based off of the Vision Quest story arc. I think that'd be dope. Now, and that would explain, or that would give us more with where Vision, you know what I'm saying, where he went off to go and do and stuff like that. I think that'd be dope. If we could base it off of that or whatever. What do y'all think? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all think that's dope. But to keep going on, I think Wanda let the Hex and the children go way too easy. Like she just, you know, after everything was over, she just let the Hex down, let the kids go, let Vision go. Like she let all that stuff go way too easy. Now, because it's crazy. For 7, 8 episodes, Wanda didn't give a damn about these damn townspeople, right? Then they come up to her and tell her, you know what I'm saying, oh, you know, for the longest you've been, when we go to sleep, we feel your pain, this, that, and the third. And she was like, no, I helped y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was telling the townspeople. She got mad, ended up choking them on accident using her magic or whatever. But finally, you know what I'm saying, she started dropping the Hex and told them that they're free, and they ran off. And then, like, you know, at the end, once everything was everything, she just gave up on them kids, gave up on Vision like it was nothing. And I get, you know what I'm saying? I guess I understand this is just a plot, you know, plot story. The story has to move forward, but to me, it was just too easy, man. Just too easy. I didn't get no feeling from that. I didn't get no feeling from that. It was just too easy. Way too easy. Like she could have, I don't know, if she's having pain like that. I mean, you got to think for her to have that pain and that grief, for her to drive all the way to New Jersey, from New York to New Jersey, Westview, go to a plot of land that didn't have a building into it, manifest a whole new building, put a Hex up, control all these people, make Vision, make kids, think that she's living this happy life, and then nothing, just real easy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think the only person who shed a tear was Vision. I'm gonna have to go back and watch, but I don't even think Wanda cried when letting the Hex go or when letting these kids go. I think that was it. She let him go. Vision cried. She caught the little tear and everything. And he was like, hey, who knows what I'll be next? You know what I'm saying? Who knows where I'll pop up next? And she let that Hex go, and boom, he disappeared. The town went back. All the townspeople went, you know what I'm saying, went back to their normal lives. It was too Disney-fied. That's exactly what it was. It was too Disney-fied, and I think they played this episode safe. They played it too safe. You didn't give us mutants. You didn't give us Mephisto. You didn't give us Nightmare. You gave us Agatha Harkness as a big bad, and she's not even a big bad, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. It was so, and I kind of said it yesterday when I was talking about it. I kind of figured that they were going to leave a lot of threads left open. There was going to be a lot of things unanswered. And I think, you know, it was done on purpose. I think it was done on purpose so we can get more movies out of this. But it just, to me, you got to, you know what I'm saying, like they say, strike when the iron's hot. This was the opportunity to answer some things and make more questions. Answer some things, make more questions. This was the perfect opportunity to do that. And I just think they fumbled the ball on this. I think this episode, they fumbled the ball. They got all the way to the finish line or all the way to the goal line, fumbled the ball. Hell, got, you know what I'm saying, last leg, right? Fumbled the baton. That's what I think happened, man. And like I said, still not a bad episode, but in the overall scheme of everything, how you built it up, You know what I'm saying? This was supposed to be that, and it wasn't. It was not that. This was like a smooth letdown. This was a gradual, you know what I'm saying? Not even gradual, because it wasn't even an hour long. And that's what I'm tripping on. Like, none of these episodes was an hour long. I don't even think this was, I think this one was right at 50 minutes, if that. Nah, man. It's too many loose threads out there, too much stuff to explain. I don't know, man. I talked about what happened to White Vision. Like, I think it'd be dope to do a spinoff or to continue Wanda's and Vision's story that way with Vision Quest, and maybe continue her story and just have the name of her show just be called Scarlet Witch. I think that'd be dope. I think I even seen a mock-up of that. But what else I got? Oh, the townspeople scene. So you got her walk, you know what I'm saying, after she's defeated Agatha and set everything back right, and she's walking through town, and the townspeople is looking at her with the stink face. You know what I'm saying? After she just basically took over their lives, and probably some of their family members done died, you know what I'm saying? Because they haven't been able to live their lives. They've been living their lives due to what Wanda has been allowing them to live. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of bad things that could have, and all they did was give her the stink eye. Like, didn't nobody try to mob up on her and beat her up or anything like that? Like, I just find that kind of unrealistic. But that goes back to it being Disney-fied, right? The scene was supposed to make her out to be villainous or be looked at as the villain, you know what I'm saying? Even though it should have to us, we still don't see Wanda as the villain. We still don't see that, because the way that they shot this last episode, it didn't make it seem like Wanda was the villain, nor has she taken accountability for all the fuck shit that she just did to these townspeople. Right? Like, where was the accountability at? No, somebody should have ran up to her and slapped her on the face. You know, the TV slap. Psh, how dare you? Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least then it would have been some kind of accountability or some kind of a punishment. She ain't even get punished for nothing. I know she the Scarlet Witch, she powerful. You got Monica looking at her like, if I was you, I would have tried to bring my mother back. I get it, Wanda. I know why you did it, because if I had your powers, like, okay, you know. Now what we did get was Monica Rambeau. We seen the usage of her powers. She jumped in the way of old Buster ass Hayward, letting off a couple of rounds at the kids. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what happens if he would have shot them kids. Would they have died? Because with them not being real, I guess they would have died, because they're in the hex. Because shit, that dog died, right? But they wasn't real. We didn't, and we still don't know if the dog was real. Oh, Sparky. I don't know, but you know, Hayward came through, pow, 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 let off shots until the clip was empty. You know what I'm saying? And she jumped in front, and because she absorbs energy. Her whole power set is absorbing energy, no matter what it was. So I'm guessing she absorbed the kinetic energy from the bullets, and it also, since she has her physical body is now made up of light or energy, so to speak, the bullets just kind of went through her, you know what I'm saying, lost their kinetic energy and just dropped to the ground. So I thought that was dope. And you could see her eyes, I think they turned like yellow or something like that to simulate her using her powers, and then to show her get going basically intangible. That was dope. I can't wait for more Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum, Photon, Captain Marvel, whatever we're gonna call her going forward. Her end credit scene, well, not her end credit scene, but how it seemed like it pushed her story forward is when she went to go meet up with an agent who turned out to be a Skrull who was probably working for Nick Fury. They had to talk about, you know, the Skrull was like, I got a message from a friend who's heard you've been grounded. And she was like, who? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, he wants to speak with you. And she was like, speak with me where? And she pointed up. So seems like we're going to be getting some Monica Rambeau in space, up on probably up on the original Sword satellite or whatever this, you know what I'm saying, where Nick Fury is. So that's what I'm guessing happens with that. So I'm looking forward to her and seeing what movies or what shows she gonna pop up in, because I'm actually a real fan of Tiana Paris, man. I've been, like I've said on previously, I've been following her career for a while. Survivor's Remorse, Dear White People, stuff like that. So yeah, big fan, big fan. What up, Judy Reed? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you always checking in on me. But yeah, big fan of Tiana Paris. Plus, she, you know what I'm saying, she ain't hard on the eyes, I tell you that. Not hard on the eyes. Nice looking woman right there, man. Nice looking. But yeah, what we got next? Like I said, Monica's story, her story was real good. The way that they kind of, I wouldn't say ended it, but pushed her forward. You know what I'm saying? And to talk about the end credit scene, we had Wanda. I guess she went off to a cabin, and now she's studying the dark hole. You see her studying. Well, first, you know what I'm saying, they pan to this cabin. You see her in civilian clothes, coffee. She goes inside to the coffee pot, seeing like she's refilling her cup. And then in the back, you see Scarlet Witch reading through the dark hole. So I'm guessing she's getting stronger with being able to cast magical spells, because now she has probably the fake Wanda is what we've seen in civilian gear, and then we get the real Wanda back reading the dark hole, kind of how Doctor Strange was reading the dark hole, or you know, how he was floating through and reading stuff. What's up, Monica? How you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping by once again, man. Once again, yeah. You know, I'm breaking it down. I know you got them kids, and you say your kids ain't gonna break it down for you, so I'll break it down for you. But I think that was dope. And then as she's reading through the pages, she hears the twins' voices asking, you know, yelling, help, help, help. So it seems to me that they're still playing off of either the House of M or probably Avengers Disassembled, stuff like that, or the Scarlet Witch and Vision. So that's dope. That's dope. Like I said, her story going forward should be better. Will probably be better than what we got in WandaVision. And I think her story is really going to open up, and she is probably going to end up being the new face of the MCU. That's my guess. She's going to be the brand of the MCU. So be on the lookout for her being marketed as such going forward. Scarlet Witch is now the person in the MCU. Like Iron Man was the person, Scarlet Witch is now the person in the MCU. And that could be reason why we're not getting the X-Men so fast, because I think that they will overtake everything that the Avengers has put together. I think the X-Men are a better team. They're more diverse. It's more women involved with the X-Men, more strong women too, and a strong black woman involved with the X-Men, right? But no, they're more diverse, they're more inclusive, because mutants is all about basically what we're dealing with in today's society. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a black person, it represents you. LGBTQ community, it represents you. Whatever political side you stand on, it has something in there for you, because mutants deal with a lot of political issues, especially when it comes to being persecuted, having laws written to outlaw mutants or to regulate mutants. it's a lot that's gonna be done with the X-Men and mutants, since who knows that they're gonna call it X-Men with mutants. You see what I'm saying? Because the only governmental oversight we got was the Sokovia Accords when dealing with the Avengers, them operating as, what I'm saying, as the Avengers, and them being superpower beings or whatever. But imagine a whole nation that you can't regulate everybody, right? You got kids becoming mutants. You got people who's probably already been operating as mutants, probably mutants in the government. Think about the gay community, right? Think about the gay community and how it's hard for them to come out to certain people, or to be in the workspace and other people knowing they're gay and them being persecuted or just ill will acted towards them because of their sexual orientation. So it's the same thing with mutants. Most mutants can blend in, but then you got those mutants who can't, like the Morlocks, might have a horn growing out your head, or scales, or you might be just made up of jelly or something like that. But to the mutants who look like everyday people, that's where the story lies, right? That's where the real world implications come from. And I think that's why Kevin Feige might have an issue with bringing mutants in, because he knows if I bring them in right now, they'll be the focal point, and I still got story to tell with these Avengers. That's what I'm thinking. But I still think he should sow a couple of seeds, so when it's time to bring the mutants in, the payoff is there, right? And that's my only issue. I think when it's time, sow them seeds. If you sow those seeds, boom, you bring mutants in. We go back and we rewatch, because now that's causing us to go back and rewatch a WandaVision or a Falcon and a Winter Soldier. Shang-Chi is coming. You know what I'm saying? We want to go back and watch this stuff, because it's like, oh, that's what they was talking about. Oh, they mentioned me. It went over my head. I got to go back and watch it. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I think they missed the opportunity with WandaVision to even give us that. They missed that opportunity. They missed it. And not saying WandaVision doesn't have rewatchability. You know what I'm saying? It's got plenty of Easter eggs in it. But think about the other Easter eggs that they could have dropped, you know what I'm saying, for, let's say in 2 years, when they do consider an X-Men movie or a movie that contains mutants or whatever, and it pulls on one of the strings from WandaVision. That'll be crazy. Now you got all these people rushing back to rewatch WandaVision. Oh, that is Pietro. Oh, they did mention mutants, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But alas, it was a missed opportunity. It is what it is, man. But overall, I enjoyed WandaVision's finale, man. Like I said, the ending, they gave us exactly what we had been watching. We had been watching a story about a woman who was grieving, a superpowered being who was grieving, and how they would handle their grief in certain situations. And that's what we got. And then we got a witch who showed up, attracted to this power, who wanted to usurp this power in Agatha. And that's what the story was about. Nothing, everything, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, oh, I'm disappointed. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. Well, guess what? Be disappointed in yourself, because we were the ones speculating. We were the ones hoping, wishing, and praying. They never said they was going to give us mutants, right? They never said Evan Peters was the real Pietro. They never said none of that. None of it. That was all us. All us with the speculations. And for the most part, the finale gave exactly what it was supposed to give. An ending. We got Agatha. After she lost, we had her, Wanda basically turning her back into the role that she was playing in the WandaVision television series, The Nosy Neighbor. That way Wanda can always come back and know where she is. And I think that's a thread. I think they'll be using that going forward so Wanda can get a little bit more training. Some people are saying she'll be trained by Stephen Strange or Doctor Strange, whatever you want to call him. But I think she'll be trained by Agatha, because I think as of right now, Agatha is stronger than Doctor Strange. Agatha seems to know more. Hell, she's been alive since the 1700s. Right? Or 1600s, I'm sorry. Keep saying 17th century, but the 1600s. I think that's how it is. Right? So she's been around longer. She been in possession of the Darkhold. Now, to get away from the breakdown, let's speculate going into the future. What do I think going into the future, what these implications could mean? We have the Darkhold, that book, that tome probably was, because if you go back and watch Doctor Strange, it was a book missing. I wonder if it's the Darkhold. I wonder if the Darkhold was that book that's missing. And maybe that's the reason why Doctor Strange shows up. Then another, like, why didn't Doctor Strange show up anyway? You know what I mean? Why didn't Doctor Strange show up? It's just New Jersey. He in New York. It's just a state to the south. I don't know how far inland or it is, Westview is, but hell, she drove from New York to Westview and it seemed like a day. Why didn't Doctor Strange show up? If Agatha felt this power and showed up, surely Doctor Strange would have showed up. Him being the master of the mystic arts and all that, I don't think he's actually the Sorcerer Supreme yet, but why didn't he show up? That's strange, right? That's strange he didn't show up. But for the future, I think it's a lot of implications that WandaVision will play into the future. Like we already know, it's connected to Doctor Strange 2, and it's going to be connected to what is it? Spider-Man Far From Not Far From Home. What is it called now? I forgot the name of that title now. Damn. Well, Spider-Man 3. Zachary Butler. What up, Zach? What up, bro? Appreciate you joining in, man. So we got implications with that. Zach, if I'm gonna let you know right now, man, it's spoilers. So if you haven't seen WandaVision yet, you might wanna bounce out of here, bro. What else? You got the Vision, White Vision, running. That's it. No Way Home. That's right. No Way Home. You're absolutely right, bro. So you got White Vision heading off doing what he's doing. I think that's going to be heavy implications going forward. I know in Spider-Man 2, you had the memorandum or memorial saying that Vision was dead. So the White, and I think that's months after what has happened in Westview with Wanda and everything like that. So I think he went off. Nobody knows where he's at. He'll show up somewhere down the line. That's what I'm speculating on. You also have, we talked about the Darkhold. I already watched all episodes except 1 and 2, but whatever. Yeah, watch 1 and 2, man. 1 and 2 set it up nicely though. I know a lot of people say that it was slow or they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I get it. But 1 and 2 set the pace up of the series nice. Just to me, it set the pace up nicely, and I enjoyed 1 and 2. Those, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the Nick at Night era, so I understood where they were going with it, and it made sense. So, but as far as getting back into the future implications that this show has on the MCU, talked about the Darkhold, talked about White Vision, Scarlet Witch, her story. We talked about that being in Doctor Strange and Spider-Man 3. Well, do we know she's in Spider-Man 3? I know we know that she's in Doctor Strange. Do we know if she's in Spider-Man 3? Anybody out there know if it's confirmed that she's in Spider-Man 3, or is it just Doctor Strange in Spider-Man 3? Because we do know he's taking over that Tony role, right? So anybody in the chat, let me know if we got confirmation that she's gonna be in there. Oh, that's what I want to talk about, the multiverse. WandaVision did not give us anything about the multiverse being broken, being anything like that. You watch? Yeah, I watch New Rockstars, man. If not, you should, because they do break down like Easter eggs for different films. WandaVision also has its own theory. Yeah, no, I watch New Rockstars. I didn't watch it today. I'll probably watch it a little bit later on to see what he has to say about it. But yeah, I watch New Rockstars. Yesterday, guy asked about New Rockstars also. Seemed like that's a popular channel, man. But yeah, I watch New Rockstars. But yeah, we didn't get anything with the multiverse. We didn't get mutants, and we didn't get any implications that the multiverse is either broken or being damaged by Wanda. Right? We didn't get none of that. Nothing. So it's like so many speculations that we presented onto the TV show ourselves, and that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people feel like they was let down. But I think also with it is our fault, but at the same time, I want to cast blame on Marvel because they had the perfect opportunity to give us some of these things, right? Like, we know it's going to be the multiverse of madness, but now, what is it? Just going to be one film explaining the multiverse of madness with Doctor Strange? Or are you faking us out again? It seems like that's their trope, right? The big fake out. They did it with the Mandarin. They did it with Evan Peters. What's next? What's the next big fake out? You know what I'm saying? What's the next big fake out? That's crazy. But how did y'all enjoy the finale? Zach, how did you enjoy the finale? Let me know. Did you like it? Was it good? Did it meet your expectations? Did it let you down? What you got? Me, I think it, like I said, with me, I think it was a decent finale. Yeah, it let me down. I'll probably go rewatch it. And I'm just talking right now, I'm just kind of spitballing, freestyling, because who knows? I might go watch it again, and I might see some other things inside of the episode that makes the episode better. But overall, I give the overall series a 9, a solid 9. It would get probably a little bit higher. I could probably go a little bit higher, but I'm gonna give it a solid 9, only because this last episode, it almost Game of Thrones us. I say that, I really don't want to say that, because Game of Thrones let us down. Now that really let us down. You know what I'm saying? But I give it a solid 9. Wait, I just realized that Quicksilver's real name is Ralph Boner. Ralph. No wonder Agatha wouldn't shut up about him, because he was under her control. Also, I liked it and sub to you, so welcome. Oh, I appreciate, man. I appreciate you subscribing, man. And yeah, his name was Ralph Boner. Now, do you think that maybe he's the missing witness protection guy? Because that's another question we didn't get answered. They made it seem like this witness protection thing was something big, and we heard that. Was it the first episode, second episode? Whenever we got Monica's backstory with her and Jimmy Woo, and then that was it. We got no more anything them talking about a missing witness. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even have it up on the board. Oh, this is the missing witness. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But then again, like, how did he get the powers? Like, how did Ralph Boner get Pietro's powers? I know a lot of people gonna say it was Agatha, but I just don't think Agatha gave him the powers of Quicksilver. I just don't think that because she possessed him. She did tell us that she possessed him. You saw the necklace around his neck. But how did he get the powers? That's my thing. And the memories. And I know it wasn't the full memories, but he had a more know about what was, you know what I'm saying, happened in the past than what Agatha would know when dealing with Wanda and Pietro. So I don't know, man. That was kind of weird, but New Rockstar just uploaded and they did Darcy. Yeah, they did do Darcy dirty. I think what she got 5 seconds of screen time in this one. They could have did something better with that. She came in, crashed the van, crashed the Hummer onto Hayward or whatever, and Hayward just come on, man. He gets arrested. They wouldn't arrest him. At least I don't think they arrest him like that. FBI just rolls up and they arrest Hayward. He was operating the way he was supposed to operate, right? He didn't do anything. What did Hayward do illegal? In the government's eyes, in his overview, what did Hayward do that was illegal? The director of SWORD, what did he do illegal? Can anybody answer me that? What did Hayward do illegal? Why was he arrested? He detained Darcy, he detained Monica and Jimmy Woo, which was probably under his purview. That was his jurisdiction to act and do as he was supposed to do. So what illegal shenanigans did Hayward do? He didn't kill nobody. So I want to know what his charges is. Wanda got to walk away scot-free, but they arrested Hayward? Marvel, you messing up. It's titled WandaVision Episode 9 Reaction. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness set up inside Marvel, which is their podcast kind of thing. Yeah, nah. I like I said, I like New Rockstars. I will be watching it. I'll probably go and watch it after I finish this stream or whatever. But nah, they always do a good breakdown. There's a couple of channels that I watch that do pretty good breakdowns. I don't know if you ever heard of Comics Explained. New Rockstars is dope. What's the other guy I watch? John Campia. If you ever heard of Grace Randolph, she does she's got good content she puts up. I'm shouting out all these. I hope they shout me out too, man. Y'all shout me out, Grace. Rob, shout me out, man. But yeah, New Rockstars is dope. They're real dope. Enjoy their content a lot. Collider does good content. But yeah, it's just some questions. You know what I'm saying? Like that Ralph thing is gonna weigh on me. That now that I just thought about Hayward being arrested, that's gonna weigh on me. How Wanda just got to leave. Cause like who did somebody take over his jurisdiction? Did somebody stop him from being the director of SWORD? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you watch Beyond the Trailer? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Grace. Yeah, Beyond the Trailer. Yeah, with Grace Randolph. Yeah, she's dope. She got some nice content, man. Real nice content. A lot of people don't like her. From my understanding, like a lot of people don't like her. I guess she was wrong about a couple things. I mean, we all get some things wrong, you know what I'm saying? But she's like an insider. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get a scoop that might be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Or your source might get a scoop that could be wrong, and you know what I'm saying, you run with it. But that's the nature of the beast. I'm pretty sure she's right more than not, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I hear a lot of people just, I don't know, they don't like her. I don't know. I think because, you know, it's a lot of people don't like that Zack Snyder, and she was like a Zack. I wouldn't say she's a stand for it, but I don't know. I think it had to do with some of that Snyderverse type stuff that happened with her that she might have been wrong about, or she might have been champion. And you know what I'm saying? You know how the internets is, the internets. You know how they are, man. They, you know what I'm saying? People like who they like and dislike who they dislike, and that's what it is, man. But I'm about to wrap up this WandaVision reaction, breakdown, review. If y'all got any questions. Also, I want to know what happened to White Vision. Can you read my message above the Beyond the Trailer one? Above the Beyond Trailer one. Oh, okay. It's titled. Are you talking about this one? It's titled WandaVision Episode 9 Reaction, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness set up inside Marvel, which is their podcast kind of thing. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me see. Yeah, that's all I got from you. Is that the one you're talking about? And then let me get you on this one. Also, I want to know what happened to White Vision. No, the one underneath that. The Beyond trailer with Grace, talking about Grace. Yeah, I thought I put that on the screen. I didn't put that on the screen. If not, I'm sorry, man. My bad. My bad. Did I show it? Talking about that one, right? Because like I said, I'm a fan of Grace Randolph, man. I enjoy Beyond the Trailer. Really do enjoy her stuff. And she does the like the box office breakdown. She does the numbers. I don't know. She puts out good info. I don't know why some people don't like her, man. But she puts out, to me, she puts out real nice info, man. Real good info. You said they did Darcy dirty. We talked about how they only gave her, you know what I'm saying, so few screen time on this last episode. I think they could have, and she just disappeared too. Like, where did Darcy go? Darcy just disappeared. And yeah, I'm with you, man. I want to know what happened to White Vision. I'm with you on that. Like, he got his memories back, said I am Vision, and just took off. So yeah, I want to know where White Vision is and what he's doing. So make sure I got y'all. Anybody? Am I missing anybody? Got any other questions, Zach? Who else we got up there? Anybody else? Questions? I'm about to sign off. Give y'all a second. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me. Like I said, trying to blow this channel up, man, make it something. Hopefully we get more people in the chat for this live stream thing. I will be hopefully I have uploaded. I'm going to be doing a video on the Darkhold, explaining the Darkhold, and I also will be doing a video explaining Monica Rambeau and her power set, and you know what I'm saying, everything associated with her. And I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe another video, since we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming, maybe talking about Falcon and his origin, basically. A lot of people don't know that Falcon was a mutant. That word mutant, man, I'm gonna keep using it. But yeah, back in the day, Falcon was associated as a mutant, and his power was communicating with birds, if I remember correctly. So yeah, but other than that, be on the lookout for those videos. Like I said, Monica Rambeau, the Darkhold, and probably a Falcon video. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming into the house. I'm your host. This is Blue. You ain't got to go home, but got to get the hell on up out of here, man. Peace, and I am gone.